Hello student, today we have to discuss the molecular spectra. As we know the atomic spectra, in atomic spectra we get lines, bands or continuous spectra due to transition of electron in between the atomic energy levels, or we can say that electronic energy level, whereas the molecular spectra involves the transition between molecular energy levels, which involves the different transitions like that of rotational, vibrational and the electronic transition. Therefore, to study the molecular spectra, we should know the basic term in the molecular spectra. For example, when we consider a molecule like that of a diatomic molecule, in which the total energy of that molecule consists of electronic energy, vibrational energy, rotational energy and translational energy. Now here is the total energy associated with a molecule is the electronic energy, vibrational energy, rotational energy and translational energy. Out of these four type of energies, the translational energy is negligible and it is not quantized. Therefore, here we can neglect that type of energy from the total energy associated with a molecule. Therefore, total energy of a molecule will be the electronic energy, that is electronic, vibrational energy, that is the vibrational, and rotational energy, that is the rotational. The rotational energy is the energy associated with a rotational motion of the molecule. The vibrational energy is the energy associated with the vibration of the constituent atom in the molecule. Electronic energy, which is the energy associated with the motion of the electron in the molecule. In this way, all these energies are related with the motion of the electron and the motion of the atom in the molecule. Now here is the electronic energy, which is associated with the translational motion of the electron in the molecule. This is the energy associated with the vibrational motion of the atom in the molecule, and rotational energy is the energy associated with a molecule due to the rotational motion of that atom in the molecule. All these consist of the total energy of the molecule. On that basis, whenever there is a transition between rotational energy level, then we will get the rotational spectra. When there is a transition between vibrational energy level, then we will get the vibrational spectra, and whenever there is a transition in electronic energy level, then we will get the electronic spectra. Now to study that how that rotational spectra, vibrational spectra and electronic spectra occurs, we should know the energy diagram and then the energy of that molecule associated, that is the electronic energy, vibrational energy and rotational energy. Rotational energy is smaller energy, then vibrational energy is greater than rotational energy, and the electronic energy is greater than vibrational energy and rotational energy. Now let us say the energy level diagram to study the molecular spectra. Now here is the energy level diagram. Now in case of the energy level diagram, the lowest energy is a ground state energy, and the upper energy level is called as a first excited state energy level, more than it second excited state energy level, third excited state energy level. Now here is the ground state energy level. Now it is represented by E0, and here is a first excited state energy level, that is E1. Now when there is a transition from this E0 to E1, then it is called as a electronic transition, and we will get the electronic spectra. When there is a transition from electronic energy level from one to another, when from lower to higher, then absorption spectra, higher to lower, then emission spectra, right? Now each electronic energy level consists of vibrational energy levels. Now here is the V0. Now this is the 0 point energy for a vibrational energy level. This is V1, this is V2, this is V3, this is V4, this is V5, and this is V6. Now these vibrational energy levels are present in the ground state electronic energy level. Similarly, in the excited state also there are the vibrational energy levels. Now it is V0, V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, and V6. Now to represent the ground state and excited state vibrational energy level, here we placed the double dash, and here is the single dash. Double dash is the lower and single dash is the higher, right? Now similarly, each vibrational energy level consists of the rotational energy level. Now rotational energy levels are represented by Z. Now this is the 0, 1, 2, 3. Each vibrational energy level, in between the each vibrational energy level there are the rotational energy. Now here is the J0, 1, 2, 3. For this V2 to V3 there is a 0, 1, 2, 3. In this way there is a rotational energy levels in between the vibrational energy levels. Similarly, in the excited state electronic energy level, here is the J0, 1, 2, 3. Here is the J0, 1, 2, 3. Here is the J0, 1, 2, 3. In this way, each electronic energy level consists of vibrational energy levels, and each vibrational energy levels consist of rotational energy levels. When there is a transition between one electronic energy level to the another electronic energy level, then we will get that transition is called as a electronic transition, and due to that transition we will get the spectra called as the electronic spectra. Now when there is a transition in between the two vibrational energy levels, suppose here is the transition from V2 to V3, then this transition is called as a vibrational transition, and due to that vibrational transition we will get the vibrational spectra. Now when there is a transition between the energy levels, that is between 0, J is equal to 0 to J is equal to 1, then this is called as a rotational transition, and the spectra obtained is called as the rotational spectra. In this way we will get the rotational spectra, vibrational spectra, and the electronic spectra. Now actually whenever there is an electronic transition, it involves vibrational transition as well as the rotational transition, and that's why the electronic spectra are in complex nature. Similarly, when there is a vibrational transition, it involves the rotational transition also. Therefore the vibrational spectra are sometimes called as a rotational vibrational spectra, and rotational spectra are the pure rotational spectra in which there is no any other transition, there is only rotational transition, that is from one rotational energy level to the another rotational energy level. In this way we will get the line spectra, band spectra, and the continuous spectra, that is rotational spectra, vibrational spectra, and the electronic spectra. Now these are the molecular spectra, because this is about the molecular spectra. Now the origin of the molecular spectra is in between these energies. Whenever there is a transition between these energy levels, we will get the related spectra, that is rotational spectra, vibrational spectra, and electronic spectra. Therefore molecular spectra are of three types: one rotational spectra, vibrational spectra, and third is the electronic spectra. Now this is about the molecular spectra.